It is 10-1. Hotshots trail the Sabre Dogs, bottom of the fifth inning. R.J. Gonzalez still on the mound. He will face the 9-1-2 batters for the Sabre Dogs here in the fifth inning. Avery Stevens, the starter, left the game in the third. He left hurt, and he's down there in the dugout, sitting, and I saw him just a minute ago stretching out his forearm. It looks like it's something wrong with his forearm. I know he went over and got some treatment by the Sabre Dogs trainer and wrapped up that area of his right arm. So, again, hopefully it's not too serious. Hopefully he'll be all right and be able to come back from it. But R.J. Gonzalez has looked good since coming in relief, and we'll see if he can keep it going. He struck out the side in the fourth. He's going to start this one off against Wilson Rubion. Rubion's 0 for 1 with a walk. The first pitch is a called strike one. He also has an RBI and a run scored as he walked with the bases loaded. Lefty-righty matchup. Here's the 0-1 from Gonzalez. Ground ball to second. Should be an easy play for Olsen. Up with it, pumps once, and a bullet to first. And that retires Rubion quickly. And now we go to the top of the order. It'll be Philip Childs up the fourth time in this one. He's 1 for 3. 2 RBI double in the third inning. He's also struck out and flied out. It's 10-1. Hotshots trail. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning. No one on, one away. Here at Corbett Field in Minot, North Dakota. First pitch to Childs. Misses high, and it's 1-0. Earlier in the game, we were talking about history of baseball here in Minot. The Minot Mallards back in the 50s. 1-0 pitch. That misses a little low, and it's 2-0. Talking about how Satchel Paige came in and pitched in 3 of their first 5 games in 1950. Of course, one of the greatest pitchers of all time. And, of course, he was fantastic in all 3 of those outings. 2-0, outside corner, fastball, strike one. So the count is 2 balls and 1 strike here on Childs. He touches both sides of the plate, holds the bat behind his head. Open stance. And here comes the 2-1. Line drive, base hit into left field. Borg will field it on a hop. 2-hit night for Philip Childs, and there's a runner on first with 1 away. And the next batter is Mason Dennison. He's 2 for 3 with a home run. He did strike out his last time. He was struck out by R.J. Gonzalez with a beautiful curveball, so we'll see what he's able to do here. Infield double play depth, looking for a ground ball. But 2 players with good speed. Good speed from Childs at first, good speed from Dennison at the plate. Righty steps in, first pitch. Bouncing ball to third. It is just foul. And just out of the reach of Jake Anderson as well, and the count is 0-1. Didn't miss a fair ball by much. But there's been other legends that have played here at Corbett Field. It includes one of the greatest ball players of all time, Hank Aaron, of my hometown Atlanta Braves. He's played here before. Joe Torre, Hall of Fame manager of the Yankees with several World Series rings. He's played here. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Taking a hack, trying to send it over the Ask Fitness sign out there in left field, and coming up empty was Dennison. And the count is 0-2. Another train coming by. I believe this is the 4th one of the game. 0-2 pitch. Dennison fouls this one off right side and out of play. He stays alive, still 0-2. So Hank Aaron, Joe Torre, and also Hall of Famer Roger Maris. Of course, the Yankee slugger broke Babe Ruth's single-season home run record back in 1961. Of 61 home runs of all played on this field. Not too surprising for Maris, because Maris is actually from Fargo, North Dakota. And now Childs is caught off the bag, throws to first, but he somehow gets back. Very lucky was Childs as he massively mistimed his jump. He started running while Gonzalez was still standing on the mound. Gonzalez turned and threw to first, but not quite in time. Childs very wisely got back to the bag. So it's still 0-2 on Dennison. And here's the pitch. Runner takes off. Throw down to second base, and plenty of time. And Childs is hung out to dry. He's out by a mile. Beautiful throw by Meidel. Meidel has missed that throw a couple of times today. Led to a couple of throwing errors in the third, but he finally connects on this one. Probably not a good time to try and steal right after you're almost picked off. But Childs did it anyway and is thrown out for out number 2. So 2 away, it was a ball on Dennison. So here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball, it's blooped into left center for a base hit. Guidry will come down, and he will throw it in. So a good job there by Dennison, because that was a similar breaking ball to the one he struck out on, but instead of bailing on it, he stayed in, turned his head, and sent a fly ball right into the gap in left center field, and just blooped it right in between all 3 players, the shortstop and the 2 outfielders. And he keeps the inning going for the Hotshots. For the Sabre Dogs. Runner on first base, 2 away. Next batter, Cruz Taylor. First pitch from Gonzalez. Called strike at the knees, and the count's 0-1. Cruz Taylor, he is 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch, reached on an error, and came around to score on 2 more errors. He's also flied out. Dennison is on first, good speed. Throw over to first, but he was only off the bag by about a foot, so he easily gets back. Count is still 0-1 here on Taylor. 10-1, the Hotshots trail the Sabre Dogs. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Gonzalez trying to keep it that way. 0-1. Fly ball into center field. This should do it. Guidry going over to his right, and now over in left center. Calls off Borg, and he makes the catch just on the warning track. So the ball was sent away by Taylor, but not far enough. And the inning is over. Another scoreless inning for R.J. Gonzalez. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left. And we now head to the 6th inning. It's still 10-1. The Sabre Dogs lead the Hotshots. You're listening to Hotshots Baseball here on the Hotshots Radio Network.